Next into the Shark Tank is Justin with JD's Computer Repair.
Afternoon, Sharks. Afternoon. I'm Justin DeWright with JD's Computer Repair, and I do computer repair and building of computers. My vision statement is to start a computer repair business from home, and then work my way up into a storefronts, and then move on from there. I'm not going to be a big business, but I just want to keep it small so people can know me at least. I have high expertise in computer repair and computer design, and for one reason, I only got this from myself. I only taught myself from myself. I shouldn't say myself, but I will also introduce some computer manufacturing for some of the specific months during off season, kind of like between like winter and just beginning spring almost. Usually that's when the colder months are ahead. And my mission is to intend to build computers that are aerodynamic to make them fast, and usually build them in the specific months, like I said, during the off seasons, like during winter and spring. The first year I will build them for all year, just so everybody knows me. And my general aim is usually towards the public and people with high expertise, like computer gamers and my timeline. I would start from home, of course, and then I would work my way up into a manufacturing business and continue to do computer repair, of course, and it would be only in the US, no overseas, no Europe, no nothing. I would only hire people with 4-year college degrees with 1 year of computer repair and 1 year of computer networking. The only reason for 1 year of computer networking is because we're also going to build some servers on our station, just in case, we lose records. My strategies? I plan on both doing website and TV commercials, and then move into radio. My plan is also to keep customers coming back by offering discounts, and for every few months. I will be on site during the weekdays, but not on the weekends, because I do have a complicated schedule during the weekends. My anticipated expenses, I would need to purchase network materials from an internet company like Time Warner Cable or Comcast or something like that. Something high end. So it would take about $40,000 to begin my business. That's anticipated. That is not actual numbers. This is my logo. I did hand draw this myself.
Very nice.
And this is my business card.
Thank you.
Here you go. Yep. And my commercial with this organization. My plan is just to do basic computer repair and computer manufacturing for the off-season months. It'll take about $10,000 to go to a storefront. I did not do complete research, but I know that there is some areas in Baldwinsville that they do have storefronts open. And it'll take about $25,000 for computer computer manufacturing to build the computers on the off-season months. That will just go to somewhere safe. Like it won't be in, it'll be like in a bank account somewhere safe. So, you think you'll invest in my business, or you guys be a broken shark?
Okay, so let's start with Mrs. Grund, the first shark.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions for you. What would make a customer come to you to get their computer repaired versus going to one of the other businesses, larger businesses?
Well, the only reason I would say that is because I have more expertise than they do. I was self-taught by myself and actually tried to build a computer myself, and it actually did work. And I know the hardware aspects out of it. I just got self-taught by it. I was like about 7 years old, and I started figuring out what to do with computers.
And so it seems like from your plan that you have a lot of experience that you taught yourself, but then you would also hire some people that have had specific training in that field.
That is correct, yes.
And I think that's a good plan to add people who've actually been trained along with being self-taught. I actually am gonna go in with you because I think that I could add some value. My husband owns an SEO business, a computer business, so I think we could help your business plan. I'm in.
So my question for you, Justin, is would you also go to people's homes? I know you said you were targeting families. So if my computer in my house was broken and it's an old one and I couldn't pick it up and bring it to your store, would you do like home
Yes.
repairs?
I would take your computer and drag it back to my home, my store, and I would figure out what your problem is, and then I would just call you and say, this is your problem, and we'll just give you the same thing, just somewhat different. Oh, if you wanted to do an upgrade, you would just have to go through me.
Okay. So you would actually also offer an upgrade for my computer, and I could buy that from you. Are you gonna sell some different software too, or no, primarily?
Probably no software in general.
You know what, I certainly could use someone in my neighborhood that will fix my computer, so, and I know every time my computer here is broken, where do I go? I go to one of the Crossroads kids and say, can you help me? And they fix it, so I'm in. I like it.
Okay, thanks.
I think you have a lot of passion, and I think you're very knowledgeable about what you're doing. I definitely need somebody like you because I know nothing about computers. I always have to hire somebody. My concern, I guess, would be your weekend plan. Where would I go if it was a Saturday and my computer broke? And you're very busy. Are you going to have somebody? Are you going to be on call? Are you going to?
I'll probably be on
phone number to
call.
call
I'll probably be on call during the time,
during the time? So you will pretty much in the beginning. You're going to need to work 7 days a week, 24 hours,
just to get.
get that confidence also. Right.
That's actually correct.
Absolutely. And I think it's a great idea to work out of your home first because that's going to save you a ton of overhead because it's your home, and all the bills are already being paid, so that's a good thing. I think you had a great presentation. I just because I am an 80s kid and I don't know a whole lot about computers, I'm going to say that I'm out just because you need knowledge to back you up, and I have no knowledge. I hire people like you. So when you get going, I'll hire you. I just can't endorse you.
All right, thanks very much.
I was curious as to why you chose your advertising thing. Was that radio was a secondary to TV, and if you did some research on what is the best medium to pick for the market that you're trying to grab? Because I'm kind of thinking you're probably going to, your target market is probably going to be more of our age people that are more 80s that don't really probably know the programming as much and know how to use the computers but don't know how to program it. So just curious why the TV first and the radio second?
Well, people watch a lot of TV, and I do have to admit, I do watch a lot of TV, and so do other people, but people just don't have time for it. I would start the radio about 3 months after the grand opening.
Mhm.
I wouldn't go that far, like 6 months or a year after opening.
Right. Have you looked at costs for those kinds of things?
Not really. I didn't take a look at all. I have to do some more research on how to make some more rental space for it.
Yeah, because that's I'm looking at what you're asking for and looking at, I know that TV advertising and radio tape, any kind of advertising is expensive. So I was thinking, I like the idea also that you're gonna start small, start from the house, see if there's a need, build that thing, that need for the service that you're gonna provide. I'm kind of thinking that the building of a computer could be something maybe down the line but I'm thinking that you might want to focus on one or the other to start off with.
I would probably start with the computer repair and then move on my way up to manufacturing and see if anybody take a.
Yeah, because I'm kind of the thing that I'm concerned about is that why would I not just go to the Geek Squad at Best Buy or just buy a computer from Best Buy?
Well,
what will you be giving me that's different from there going to the Mac store and buying a Mac?
Well, if you go to like a huge end store, you're gonna be wasting your money like indefinitely. Like I've looked at theirs and they're like $1,000. I could probably do that for at least half.
Okay, so that would be probably your marketing, that you'd have to be really marketing that aspect to people, because I think that's what would cause people to want to save money and go with you as opposed to the presentation should have probably maybe said that, maybe showed some statistics around that, so that then it would sell us more. So you can I think us sharks kind of need to see some numbers and money, because we want to see, because if we're investing, we want to be able to know that we're going to get money. So great presentation, but I think I'm not going to be interested. I think just because like you're saying that you want to make sure you only hire people with a college degree, hopefully you get the college degree also, and then come back and ask the Sharks for more money, because I think that you having the expertise gives you credibility to people, that you can say that you went to 4-year college for computer programming and whatever. That actually builds quality, and people will then feel that they can totally depend on you, because you've got on top of the self-taught, also the college education. So I'm out for now, but great presentation.
All right, thanks.
I also liked the presentation. I think it was very smooth and professional, and I do like your passion and your confidence in yourself. I have a couple concerns about advertising, that you don't have your ideas and your plan fleshed out enough, because I think being on your own, coming out of your home, if I'm driving along and I'm thinking, oh, I've got something wrong with my computer, and I see a Best Buy, I'm gonna drive into Best Buy. I need to know you're out there, and I think I agree with what Mr. Shaw said to you. It's really about your personalized service too. It's that you are gonna come to my house and give me personalized service and tell me exactly what's wrong, as opposed to me having to take my computer out and pack it in the car and take it to Best Buy and hope for the best.
Like I said to Ms. Neighbor here, I said that we could drag it all the way from your house back to ours, our station.
And I think that's what you have to really put out there,
Market that
is that
piece.
marketing of that personalized service. And I have to agree with Patrick that I think your passion is great and you've got your self-taught, but it would be also good to have, for you to be credible,
More numbers.
more numbers out there, and also more, some more education for yourself. I'd love to see you go on to college and then come back out and give us some more information. And I know that I would need computer repair, and I would be willing to have somebody give me personalized service over going to the Geek Squad, where I don't even know who I'm gonna get each time. With you, I know, oh, I'm calling, it's Justin on the phone. right? And I know I'm getting the same guy every time. Whereas if I went to Geek Squad, who knows what I
You'd
get.
be like, oh, who's this? Who's this? I don't know
Exactly,
who you are.
exactly. So I think you're almost there, but I'm gonna have to say I'm out until you get a little bit better advertising. That's my big concern, that advertising plan is really fleshed out,
Alright.
okay?
Thanks.
Yep.
So Justin, I'm going to agree with Mrs. Kine and Mr. Shaw about a couple of things, but let me start out by saying, first of all, I like that you are realistic and that you're going to start from home first. And that you do have a passion and that you are self-taught. But what I hear on the flip side is I hear three different things going on in your business, that you're going to repair, you're going to manufacture, you're going to network, and those are three different things. And I wondered with the manufacturing side of it, do you have a design patent? How will you, I guess you did mention how you will compete with the big,
That's extremely,
Companies.
that's extremely true. But we'll just have the complete airflow so it won't slow it down. Like heat builds inside computers. You know how heat builds inside
Yes.
computers? Make them more like air to like make it go in, and then there's your,
have you actually designed a computer?
no, not this
Okay.
moment.
So you have some more work to do in that area because you would have to design it, test it,
Make sure
and
it
then get
works
a
and
patent
everything
for
else,
it.
yes.
And then manufacturing startup is a huge
It's
cost. So, and the other concern that I have is you wanted to hire employees with a 4-year degree. Do you know how much an employee with a networking degree or a computer expertise?
I know it's probably about like maybe $40,000, 50.
50 maybe minimum, but then you have benefits. It would probably cost you about $65,000 or $70,000 to hire and keep a person. So this is what I would recommend, and I really would like to invest in you. As a matter of fact, yes, I will invest in you, but here are the conditions. Like a real chef, right? Here are the conditions. I would like to fund your business as a repair business first out of your home with a personalized type of repair that Mrs. Kine was speaking about. Because just this past Saturday, to be honest with you, I did have an issue with my computer, and I took it to my local, just a mile away from my home, a local computer repairman, and he fixed it within an hour for me. And I was so thankful because I had work to do. That's the kind of service I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a new computer, I'm looking to fix mine. So,
Like I say, it's easier to repair it than buy a new.
yes. So I'm willing to invest in a repair computer business for you that I think you can use to, again, gain those skills as you go to college. Because I do think having that expertise and the credentials with a college degree is going to be very important. You kept saying you were self-taught and an expert, but those two things don't always go together, so I want you to keep that in mind. But going to college and getting real experience will
The higher experience
will give you the
more.
expertise that, if you're going to claim that you're an expert, that's what you should do. So yes, I'm going to invest in your repair business only from your home, where you're going to personalize it and you're going to be on call on the weekends if needed.
Hey, thanks a lot.
All right, round of applause for Justin.